Hello everybody, it's Ig-jaxen.pearson. It's about 6 a.m. right now currently. I just left my buddy Gavin's house as I was hanging out there last night. As you guys can see right here, I just got in my car. Today is gonna be a really special and important video to me though. I'm gonna kind of take you guys through a morning routine that I typically do. And then also I do this about a couple times a month, and today I kind of just wanna dedicate my day to being able to take today. I wanna see nature. I wanna appreciate God's creation. I wanna explore some of the woods that are around me. I wanna explore some of the rivers, just some abandoned areas. I wanna do a bunch. I'm gonna film it with me today and kind of take you guys with me. I do this a couple times a month, and it just kind of helps me free my body, free my mental state, kind of just let everything loose. So I want you guys to come with me today on this little journey, and I kind of want to show you guys what I typically do. Video and kind of just take in some of the little things. I know it's not a video I typically do, me taking you guys in a morning routine and showing you guys another side of me, which I want my channel to be my full personality. So I want you guys to be able to see this side. So after I take my siblings to school this morning, I'm gonna pick up the camera again, and then we'll get started. I currently just made it to my house. As you guys can see, my car is right here. House is right here. Thankfully, I don't live far from Gavin whatsoever. I kind of just want to walk around though and just take in the environment.
I'm off a tab with that synthetic sundown, 45 minutes till the shit set it. Check it for the kid, I had a chin check him, big move, and we teaching big lessons over here.
Early mornings with the sister. Bruh. Dude, spills a little milk. Good morning, Keys. Good morning. One of the main things I just wanted to come on here and say, everybody needs to stop having a mindset that every single thing is cringe. To be honest, I just think so many people in today's society hold themselves back just because they're scared of trying. Sounds like weird or dumb, but some people will literally think just like, if you try, that's cringe. And to be honest, I feel like this could even be said for some of my friends. I feel like some of my friends could be way more successful than what they are right now, or maybe what they won't be in the future, simply because some of them give a fuck what people think about them. If you look at celebrities and popular YouTubers, 95% of them don't really give a fuck what you think about them. Whether it's that's how they got famous or whether it's they're at that level now, you see a common theme there. A lot of kids nowadays want to be a YouTuber or want to do something, but they won't try just because of the fact that they care what people think about them and they don't want to get made fun of or other stuff like that. And at the end of the day, who cares? Your own person, so why don't you do what you do? If I cared what people thought about me, I wouldn't be sitting right here visualizing things happening in my future and talking to you guys when literally anybody could be walking by right now, and I would just keep filming because I simply don't care. And the thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is that almost every single famous person that anybody watches, they have all been cringy at one point. Your favorite celebrity has not always had the following that they always had. They've had to do some cringy shit as well to be successful. That's just how it works. I'll get back to the talk too, but can we just take a second to acknowledge this view, guys? I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Whether you like the snow or not, I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful. And after I was done talking for the first time, I sat back down by the mill pond, and then I just said a prayer, which was just really nice and peaceful to be able to do it in this type of environment. A couple things that I became more knowledgeable about and learned the past couple of years is honestly, social media really isn't real. It's only real up to an extent. Media is super radical, and what everybody posts, no matter whoever you are, everybody goes through different things. So what I've learned heavily is that you just have to prioritize the right things. But honestly, guys, to go with that, I would just say chasing real dopamine. There's so many sites and apps out there such as TikTok, porn, etc., where the app is literally meant to brainwash people, specifically teens, because their frontal lobe of their brain is not fully developed yet. If you guys aren't familiar with the term dopamine, don't know what it is, look it up. I will make a video on it in the future. As soon as you go off the app, finish up whatever you're doing, and then you go back on it, it's kind of just a repeating process because you feel the need to go back on it. And that's why some of these apps are so addicting. So I would advise every single person to be responsible with their apps. If you have TikTok, it's completely fine. I have TikTok and I love it. But I don't go on it much. I go on it roughly about 30 minutes a day. I made it to where my algorithm on my TikTok is all beneficial to me. So it's all mindset, it's all sports.
You will not achieve inner peace if you keep believing what everybody else is putting in front of you about other people. You will never achieve inner peace unless you know yourself. How are you going to judge me and tell me what I need to be doing in my life if you don't know yourself? How?
Bro, you gotta fucking stop. You gotta stop with all this I can't catch a break bullshit. All the time you're complaining, you could be instead hustling. You could be instead chasing your dream. You could be instead figuring out what you're doing wrong, trying to improve certain aspects of your life, getting your shit together, reading a book, meditating, something. Fucking something.
I'm no better than none of y'all. I'm not a better person than you. I'm not a better Christian than you. God don't love me more than you. None of that. If you want to be successful, you have to change this. This has to change.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Yeah, discipline equals freedom. That's it. I mean, if you have the discipline to get up and get the things done.
But it's so difficult for people to do. It's one of the most difficult things for people to do is to change the way they approach reality itself.
And another big thing that I would just recommend for everybody is don't seek comfort in every little thing that you do. Honestly, just seek lessons. If you guys seek lessons rather than seek comfort, you'll learn so much more. One of the biggest things that used to be hard for me was just getting up in the morning, plain and simple. I would want to work out in the morning, and I never would actually get my body up, or I would never be able to do it. Main things that helped me is I overcame my mind, I thought about it, and after I failed so many times, what did I have to do? I had to set my phone across the room on a charger. So my phone was always fully charged, I had no excuse, and my ringer would be all the way up, so I'd have to force myself to walk my way over there. But this is for anything. If you guys don't seek comfort and push yourself to do anything, you'll take tremendous strides, and there's gonna be failures along the way, but there's failures literally with anything that you do. Every single person has failed that you have ever watched, looked up to, or anything like that. Every single person is human, and that's what I don't think a lot of people realize. Having a positive mindset is one of the biggest things that has just helped me tremendously over the course of the past year, especially.
Oh, you are so beautiful. Here is your holiness. Lord, I wanna bless, so I let my heart confess. You are so beautiful.
You fuckers think we're sleeping at 4 a.m. on a snow day, you're wrong.
We're out here snowboarding.
We boarding out here. We literally boarding at an academy, baby.